If you're a man past 60 and have started noticing changes in your performance, sensitivity, or confidence, especially in your intimate health, you are far from alone. Every single day in my practice, I meet men who struggle with reduced firmness, fading sensation, or a quiet discomfort that slowly chips away at their sense of masculinity. But what if I told you that a simple, natural oil, something you might already have sitting in your home, could help restore circulation, loosen hidden tissue stiffness, and even bring back the sensations you thought were gone for good? I'm Dr. Laura, Professor of Urology and Men's Health at Baylor College of Medicine. For over 3 decades, I've dedicated my work to helping men reclaim their intimate vitality by combining science with natural, time-tested methods. Today, I want to share a deeply underrated remedy that's been helping men regain comfort and confidence without pills, needles, or awkward conversations. You may have never considered castor oil for men's rejuvenation, but the science behind it is genuine, and the results I've witnessed are remarkable. This golden oil, when applied properly, can enhance blood circulation, soften tough tissue, ease inflammation, renew nerve sensitivity, and strengthen aging skin all at once. In this session, I'll explain the 5 most powerful benefits of castor oil for men over 60 and show you exactly how to use it safely and effectively. Most men never hear this from their physicians, and by the end, I'll share one crucial detail, a simple but essential step that ensures you don't miss out on its full restorative power. Let's begin. Before we dive in, if you haven't yet subscribed, I encourage you to tap that button and activate notifications so you won't miss future videos designed to help men over 60 thrive naturally. And if this topic resonates with you, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. Your feedback helps me craft the kind of guidance that truly supports your well-being. Now, let's start with one of the most immediate benefits of castor oil, its ability to naturally enhance blood flow to your private area. Because without healthy circulation, everything else, from firmness to sensitivity, begins to fade over time. I still recall one of my patients, Robert, 67 years old. He sat quietly in front of me and said, "Doc, it just doesn't work the way it used to." He wasn't referring to desire, he meant function, blood flow, firmness, that subtle but vital energy that defines a man's confidence. For Robert, the decline had crept in slowly, almost imperceptibly, until it began affecting his self-assurance in every part of his life. After 60, our arteries lose elasticity, our vessels narrow, and nitric oxide levels decline. Together, these changes quietly restrict circulation, resulting in weaker responses and slower recovery. That's where castor oil makes a difference. Its main compound, retinoleic acid, promotes microcirculation by expanding tiny blood vessels and encouraging oxygen-rich blood to reach the tissues that need it most. When gently massaged into the skin, especially when paired with light warmth, castor oil penetrates deep, awakening dormant blood flow pathways. Many men notice a soft warmth within minutes, a sign of life returning beneath the surface. Over time, this improved circulation can bring back spontaneous responses, stronger sensations, and a sense of vitality that radiates far beyond the bedroom. Robert used castor oil 3 nights a week. A month later, he came back with a quiet smile and said, "Something's changing. It feels like my body's remembering what to do again." That wasn't magic, it was biology responding to consistent care. Now that you understand how blood flow can improve, let's go deeper. Many men over 60 are dealing with something hidden, a silent condition that limits circulation, creates discomfort, and can even subtly alter the shape of their manhood. A few years ago, I met Daniel, a 71-year-old retired veteran. He came in visibly uneasy and said, "Dr. Laura, something's wrong. It's curving now. It feels tight." Like many, he had unknowingly developed internal tissue stiffness, an accumulation of hardened collagen, or plaque, caused by years of microtrauma, inflammation, or minor strain. It's far more common than most men realize, and rarely discussed. This stiffness doesn't always show on the surface, but it can cause pulling, bending, or a feeling that the area has shortened or tightened. It's uncomfortable, discouraging, and quietly eats away at confidence. Castor oil, however, has long been used to help soften fibrous tissues. The retinoleic acid seeps deep into the skin and underlying layers, gently breaking down hardened collagen and supporting the body's natural tissue renewal. I guided Daniel to massage the oil several nights a week with gentle warmth. Within 6 weeks, he reported that things felt smoother, more natural, and that his confidence was returning. That's what happens when your body begins to heal itself. And while breaking down stiffness is critical, there's another hidden problem affecting countless older men: a chronic, low-grade inflammation. It doesn't always hurt outright. Sometimes it's a faint burning sensation, a tightness you can't quite name, or a feeling that things just aren't as responsive as before. One of my patients, Michael, 66, described it as, "My body feels like it's pulling inward, a tighter, smaller, more uncomfortable." Inflammation is the body's defense mechanism, but when it lingers, especially in delicate areas, it restricts circulation, weakens tissue, and blocks healing. This is where castor oil's anti-inflammatory properties shine. Retinoleic acid has been shown to calm swelling and stress within deep tissues. When absorbed through the skin, it doesn't simply sit on the surface, it moves inward, soothing irritation and restoring balance. After 3 weeks of nightly use, Michael told me, "It's like my body is opening back up again." That's what happens when inflammation subsides: a healing resumes, and vitality begins to flow again. But for many men, the issue isn't just performance, it's the loss of feeling. I've spoken to countless men who quietly admit, "I can still perform, but it doesn't feel the same." The spark fades, the emotional connection weakens. Larry, 70 years old, told me, "I'm going through the motions, but I don't feel anything." That loss is devastating, because intimacy isn't just physical, it's emotional. As we age, nerve endings dull, and circulation and inflammation issues make it worse. Yet, castor oil can help here too. It supports nerve health and regeneration. With regular use, it promotes a nourishing environment for nerves to wake up again. After a month of consistent use, Larry said, "I can feel again, it's faint, but it's there." And when that sensation returns, it revives more than just physical pleasure. It restores identity, confidence, and connection. Of course, none of this works if the skin itself is compromised. Frank, 73, told me, "The skin feels thinner, fragile, sometimes it even cracks." Aging skin loses elasticity and moisture, especially in areas rarely cared for. Castor oil is one of the best natural moisturizers you can use. It's dense, protective, and penetrates deeply to hydrate and strengthen the skin barrier, keeping the area resilient and flexible. After a few weeks of regular care, Frank said, "It feels stronger, healthier, like it's not aging as fast." To see all these benefits, technique matters. Always use pure, cold-pressed castor oil. Warm it slightly, then massage it gently into the area before bed using slow, mindful movements. Follow with a warm towel or compress for several minutes. Repeat a few nights each week. Consistency is the key. One of my patients, Gerald, was skeptical at first, but after trying it consistently, he told me, "It's not just working, it's become a relaxing ritual. I actually enjoy it." That's where healing truly begins, when it becomes part of your rhythm, not a chore. I've spent over 30 years helping men rediscover their strength, and I've learned this: men don't just want performance, they want connection, confidence, and a sense of control over their lives again. When those things fade, they often suffer in silence. That's why I share remedies like this, because healing doesn't always come from a prescription, sometimes it comes from patience, care, and attention. So, if you're a man over 60 who's felt changes in your body, whether it's firmness, sensitivity, shape, or confidence, please remember this: you are not broken, and it's never too late. Castor oil isn't magic, but it is powerful. Used correctly, it can help restore circulation, soften stiffness, ease inflammation, revive sensation, and protect your skin naturally. Over time, this simple ritual can restore not just function, but pride, vitality, and peace of mind. I've seen men walk into my office discouraged and walk out weeks later a new day standing taller, smiling again, feeling whole. Healing starts when you take action. If this message resonates, take your first step tonight. Begin the care your body has been waiting for. If you found this helpful, please like, share, and leave a comment. Your experience might help another man realize he's not alone. Subscribe and stay connected today because this is more than just health. It's about reclaiming your strength, your confidence, and your life.